And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Alessandro Costacurta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism, power and the physical stuff. He never has to let it be.
Yeah, it's interesting because he's still become considered one of the greatest defenders of his time. How's that?
Well, it's characteristics like leadership, his class, his tenacity. He's nigh on perfect reading of the game and all done with immaculate discipline.
Now it's Martinez.
And a chance! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, good-looking ball. Barella. That's been cut out, well played. And it's Ribery. Now, what about a counter-attack? Nice bit of... Shapes to shoot! Goal! Inter! And that is what they came to see. What they demanded to see, his first. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
That has really stirred...
Rafael Leao! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle, stopped him dead in his tracks. And he's found a way. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. Well, Jim, there's only one reason that he would be sent off there. It is the denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity. Inter Milan with this to equalise. A formality, we're level. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly.
Costa Curta can get it clear. And we have our very first corner. Çalhanoğlu goes short. He's in a great position here. Can he finish? And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
Tries to play it through. Foot in. DiMarco. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. DiMarco. And it's Damian. Tomori calmly anticipates.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Spread neatly. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Bastoni makes the interception. Great vision. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Rafael Leao. They're urging him to decent chance! Goal! Inter! And they get the opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until...
And we hit half-time. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Inter Milan are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here.
Substitution for Inter, number 3, Barella. Coming on to replace him is number 8.
And the action is back on the way. Knocks it into space. He's shifting through the gears here. Now it's Tura. Costa Curta. Turan. Header! Decent enough try.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Pops him off it and wins back the ball. Threads one in. He's looking wide. Inter Milan, different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
He has found the way through. And he shoots! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. He should have put his foot right through it.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. DiMarco. Nicely weighted ball. And he's quick to get it clear again. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Inter really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Tomori cuts out the pass. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Turan.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Substitution in progress.
Inter Milan can now introduce the first of their substitutes. So, time for a potential game changer.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment. Takes a shot! He should have put that one away.
Rafael Leao really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Barella clears it away.
Inter really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Dumfries has found the net here, of course. And once more, he proves rigid and robust.
Has been indicated.
He's picked his way through. Played into space. Floated through. And he's made sure that's not getting through. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Inter can be really happy with this. I saw it as one of the...